remember in the investing world, and I come from the investing world, right? All these investors, they just want to push those numbers. Right? I get it because I was in that world. I rehabbed 100 homes. I mean, I know, right? And you just want to push those numbers because your budget on your construction, always like went way over. So you're like, let's just put it on the market for like more and see if somebody will buy it. And so, and a lot of people in the storage world think this way as well too. Like, let's just push those numbers. The REITs are really kind of paying attention to what can the market's demand, be at, right? What can we actually push those numbers to see? And there's nothing wrong with that because essentially you're running a business, right? And so that's just how it is. But there's going to be a point, right? There's going to be a point where the number's not going to work anymore. And then it's going to have to come down. What's the number? I don't know. It's different in every market, right? But you just have to keep in mind what can people afford in the area that you're in the market that you're in. And that is going to be the question of the year. All right. So when you get out and you look for facilities and you look for what areas you should be focusing or anything like that, you just want to keep in mind how much price per square foot or what the unit's going to be. Because I'm seeing I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to go over this in the boot camp, the 3 different types of facilities that we're seeing right now. But I'm seeing markets where mom and pops like me did not raise the rents before COVID because they're just nice people and they don't want to raise the rents, right? Like us. And then COVID hit and they didn't raise the rents. In fact, they helped a lot of people. And then after COVID, now they're like, well, I need to raise rents, right? But they can't raise the rent high enough because you can't double or triple the rent. And they just, over the course of the last couple of years, did not raise the rent. And so they missed out on all that opportunity. And now they're trying to play catch up, but they can't play catch up because then it would basically double or triple the rents. And you can't just triple the rents and be like, sorry, so because then you really piss everybody off. And us as mom and pop shops, I don't want to piss anybody off. I mean, I want people to stay, but I also at the same time want to run a business, right? And that's kind of how my mentality is, and that's, I'm sure, how a lot of people here are. And there's a fine line between pushing the rents and keeping people in and keeping people happy and stuff too. So now, the bigger players, obviously, they just the market calls for this, I'm putting this in. That's it, right? You can stay or you can leave, right? And so that's why they have so much turnover. And it's true. I mean, primary market, bigger players have a lot of turnover. They don't stay very long. Whereas secondary and tertiary owners like us, I mean, we've got people that have been since we've been doing it, 5-10 years. I mean, we have people that have been they stayed and they've been there for 10 or 20 years. Our very first facility, this facility right here, we have people that have been in this facility for 10-15 years. And so, we know them, they know us and stuff like this, because in the very beginning, our very first facility, we were down there all the time trying to clean the thing up and people like, hey, this is Stacy and I'm the owner and stuff. Now we don't do that, obviously, but so we know a lot of the people in this facility. So anyways, my point is that you just have to be cautious on the types of facilities that you buy. And the ones that I'm seeing are the ones that I think are going to be very good buys, are the ones that haven't caught up to what the market is now. But is the market now too high?